Call this meeting of the Mexico City Council to order.
Shivers,
Here.
Nichols,
Yes.
Lesh,
Yes.
Miller, Williams,
Yes. First item on the huge agenda we have tonight is the approval of the April 10th, 2017 special meeting minutes.
Move for approval of the work session minutes.
you need a second.
The question is do we even have the combination to approve them this evening?
Oh, Chris came late, but
Chris came
but he-
in late.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
This is the April 10th meeting, right?
That's
Yeah, I came, but I
Well,
was
he
late. Oh, wait a minute.
He was absent on
the special meeting.
And you were not part of it.
I couldn't.
She was there, but she wasn't sworn in yet.
I wasn't sworn in.
We don't have the proper quorum tonight to approve those.
okay.
Okay, we'll move on.
Well, this says April 24th. Mine says April 24th. doesn't it?
First one.
The first one's April 10th.
I don't have that in
You
my
don't get
book.
it?
Apparently not, I don't have it in my book. Both, the heading on here says April 24th, work session, April 24th.
This book was delivered before the error was caught.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's the
Alright.
reason I'm all wrong.
We'll move that. We will move that to the next meeting. Next item is going to be the approval of the April 24th work session minutes.
I move approval of those.
Second.
Shivers,
Yes.
Nichols,
Absent.
Lesh,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes. Next item is the April 24th, 2017 regular session.
Move approval of those regular session minutes.
Second.
Shivers,
Yes.
Nichols,
Absent.
Lesh,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes. Next item is under other business to the claims.
Make a motion to pay the claims.
Second.
Shivers,
Yes.
Nichols,
Yes.
Lesh,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes. Next on agenda is comments, first with the city council members. Councilman Lesh.
Yes, I'm going to make just some generalized comments tonight. And this is not directed at any department head or any city employee. So remember my comments here are just generalized comments, but they are based on an unsolicited comment from a business owner in town and a solicited comment from a different business owner in town. And the first comment deals with property rights. One of these individuals was, I don't want to use the term upset, but was concerned that we had done something directly in front of his business and had not notified him. And he felt that the city should have done that. And I think I have talked about this a few times with Bruce over the years. Matter of fact, about an incident that happened in my yard years ago where the city did some work in my yard, tore up the yard, and never did. No one came to me and talked to me about it. And I think we have to be really careful when we do something on people's property. I think that's extremely important in this country, and it's just the right thing to do. You know, if you're going to do work, and it affects all of our departments in one form or another. If you're going to be doing something near their property, you should at least make an effort, knock on the door, leave a door tag or something. So that's one of the comments that came out of that. The second one, and this always kind of gets me when somebody says, well, it's easier to do business in Columbia. And this was my solicited business owner that I was talking to. And I said, well, I don't understand how that can be. My understanding is the City of Columbia uses the 2012 code, and our city uses, I think I'm right about this, the 2006 code. And we'd never moved up the ladder because we were concerned about regulations on citizens and costing them more to build and run their businesses and homes as well. It's just as important. And so after some discussion with this person, he had some issue with an installation and with, I think it happened to be in this case, the inspector. But I don't think that he fully understood. There were some things going on between the inspector and the contractor, and I don't think he fully understood why this was being, he had to do this. And so I think it's important that if at all times, and many of you have heard me say this before, sometimes we have to say, no, we have to do it this way for safety reasons. And that's great, because we don't want people in the city getting hurt because we approved something that was unsafe. And so I think we need to be able to explain why we're doing what we're doing, but we also, if at all possible, give them alternatives on how they can do this project, and in some cases, if possible, help them get the project moving if we can. So, I think that's the generalized comments. And again, it's not any direct to any department or anything like that. It's, I think we just need to, because the thing this does is, if this person talks to other people, then the perception gets out in the community, and we actually, I think, do a pretty good job at dealing with the public, but sometimes there's bad perceptions get out there, and so we want to keep that from occurring. That's my comments. Thank you.
Councilman Nichols?
I'm really debating whether to even answer some of your, what are you directed to me? I've had people tell me that our building inspector was a lot better than anyone we had in the previous years. Says he's very fair. He said sometimes he cites the code too much, but that's his job. But he's always been fair. I've actually had people bragging about the grass in the Parks Department. That's something funny. Even heard somebody bragging about Kinsey the other day. And that's easy to do, Kinsey. But here about a month ago, I went to my son's house on Mary Street, and they were digging in his front yard. I said, what are y'all doing? He said, well, he said the neighbor across the street had a broken water line, and we had to get over here. And he said that we didn't know who lived here. They didn't have a telephone number for him. So, and that's to your, yeah. He said, sometimes you just got to do it. I said, well, that's great. I said, go ahead and carry on. So sometimes emergencies take effect with that. But anyway, that's all I've got. It's all up to you.
Well, I said, I think since the last meeting, you had a birthday, so happy. Another year older.
Forgetting that.
I like to celebrate, but I don't really have anything to say since the last meeting.
Bruce?
Actually, I'm going to have Kenzie comment just a little bit. Maybe I'll even turn it over to Drew, but our asphalt contractor is in town doing work, and so they're out working on some of the streets. So if one of you would like to give us an update of where we're at today and where we're heading the next day or two here.
Sure.
Has his safety vest on.
Yeah, I've been out there with them. They completed work on Mars Street and on North Kentucky today. They're planning on hitting Missouri Street, the south end, north sections of that off Monroe there tomorrow, and possibly getting to Morris Street tomorrow as well. That kind of depends on the timing. Things got out of hand pretty quickly today as far as timing goes with, waiting on asphalt trucks, stuff like that. So they're hoping to get Morris Street done tomorrow as well, but I think that may be a tall order, probably go into Wednesday. But everything went very well aside from waiting here and there for an asphalt truck to get back.
And Morris Street will be down by the middle school, so.
Correct, yeah,
that's kind
from
of important
Boulevard to
know.
Francis. Yep, that's a big one.
They went to town on Kentucky today.
Absolutely.
I saw them when they started, and they're almost done, yeah.
Yeah, at some of those points, they have 8 different guys sitting there doing different things all in one, 100-foot area, and you're thinking, oh, hope all this goes well.
If they run out of grinding material and want to grind, tell them to come over to Quantico and take the crown off of mine and put it somewhere else.
I'll pass that on.
That's I just have, to what Councilman Lesh said, I've had lots of business owners and stuff come to me and they complain about things. And like you said, a lot of times when I talk to them and get the whole story and, see all sides, it's just communication most of the time. So, and I think to what you said, in digging up the yard and stuff, it's all communication. It's just getting the people to understand what's going on and letting them know. But I have one person came to me, they actually came to me a couple weeks ago, but I forgot to mention it last meeting, but they reminded me so politely. Apparently when Nikki Leach had her sign for her graphics place, the city made her move it because it was an obstruction to the site because it was so bright. And if anybody wants to go down here and look at Larry Weber's sign, it is really bright. So I'm just a little concerned on why one was one way and now this one's not. So if somebody would like to
We can look into that and get back to you with it.
see what's up there. Other than that, I don't have anything else. Now I'll open up the session for public comments. Please step up to the podium with your name, your address, and try and keep your comments to 3 minutes or less.
My name is Bobette Balser Wilson, and this is my co-president, Mary White Littrell. We're with Simmons Stable Preservation, and we are preparing for a June 3rd Simmons Stable and International Saddlebred Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Simmons Stable. It will be a catered affair. There will be the ceremony where we will be inducting Tom Bass posthumously, Jim Simmons, Glenda Pugh from New Bloomfield, and Don Harris from Kentucky. And we would like to extend an invitation to the council members and to the community. Would you like to add something?
And just to let you know, tickets are, just so you'll know ahead of time, tickets are $35 each. We wish we could give you free tickets, but we don't even get free tickets. But anyway, we just hope to see some or all of you there because we're expecting several people from throughout the state and even out of state to attend. So anyway, and it's the 130th anniversary of the building of the stable too, so we're celebrating that also.
Thank you.
While your ladies are there, though, would you like to, is there anything going on out there as far as construction or any more stuff happening?
Oh, we always have things going on. We have an architect who's working with, I know the city for some modern bathrooms. We've had weddings there and we have events, but for some reason porta potties seem to be the game changer. So anyway, and for our event, we're actually going to have flushable porta potties, so it should be nice.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're working on, I'm sure you know Gerald Morgan, he's our architect we're working with, and he's almost finished with those plans, and will be letting us know the cost estimate. And then we're always working on, we see things that need to be painted, and there's always something to do.
Right. Thank you, ladies.
Feel free to come over anytime. If you're ever driving by, please stop in.
We'd love to share the history with you. The stable really has a fascinating history, and we'd love for you to come by, and we always share it during Walk Back in Time. And then we schedule tours by appointment. Anytime anybody wants to schedule a tour, we're glad to be there and share that with you.
See, the history is you go to Smiley's grocery store and buy a couple of popsicles, go to hang on the fence and watch our
Right.
That's history.
That is true. That is true. We hear a lot of those stories. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wasn't able to.
Anyone else? Seeing no one, I'm going to move for adjournment into executive session pursuant to the revised statutes 610.021 litigation matters.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Shivers,
Yes.
Nichols,
Yes.
Flash,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.